Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another book review on ForgottenWeapons.com. I'm Ian McCollum, and today we are taking a look at Vickers Guide to Heckler Koch, Volume 4. Now, Volume 4 picks up where Volume 3 left off, not surprisingly. Volume 3 was roller-delayed long guns. Volume 4 is the post-roller-delayed long guns. So, rifles and machine guns, as well as it also has some miscellaneous additional bits. It has a section on the OICW. It has a whole chapter on grenade launchers, which are both underbarrel and standalone. It actually has the HK grenade machine gun in it as well. And then the meat of the book are the rifles and the machine guns. So it starts with the G11, has a significant section on the G11, probably more than any other reference material in English, then goes into the G36, all the different G36 variations, including things like the MG36, which was the heavy barreled sort of infantry light machine gun version, well, you could say the RPK version of the G36, and then into H&K's M4 program, which of course became the HK416. It was initially dubbed the HK M4, and HK got sued by, I believe, Colt for the M4 designation, and they've gone to significant lengths to scrub the HK M4 from everything they can get their hands on, but there are actually pictures of a number of guns in here marked HK M4C as well as M4D. There was originally a civilian version and a defense or military version. At any rate, there is a whole slew, like all of the 416 variations are in there, which is really cool. It includes the M27 IAR. It includes, of course, my personal favorite, the 416F, adopted by France, both the short and the long variations on it. Covers the civilian versions of all these guns, I should say, both the civilian versions of the G36, so the SL8, as well as the European civilian versions, also the 416s, so the MR223s, the MR556s, the 417s, the 308 versions, all the standard patterns, the German military patterns, the US military patterns, some cool experimental stuff, like, did you know there was an experimental version of the 417 that used HK G3 magazines? That's pretty cool, and that's in here. And then, of course, at the end, the extras. So there's actually a section on the SA-80 because it is a non-roller locked gun that HK did a significant amount of development on. So the A2 and the A3 patterns of the SA-80 are also covered in here. Now, in general, this is a coffee table style of book. It's very large form factor. It's actually a very large book, 535 pages in total, with beautiful photography, as we have come to expect from James Rupley. But the amount of information in this book is kind of like some of the other recent Vickers Guide books, really starting to border on reference book levels of detail and volume. One of the things about a lot of these guns, the G36s, the HK416s, and the G11s, there's just not that much reference material published on them because they're still relatively new guns. There isn't that much material, and what we have in the Vickers Guide series at this point is, as far as I can tell, really about the best, most detailed, most descriptive reference material on these families of rifles that's published in any book. So, you know, HK has published one or two books of their own that are really quite light on detail. This goes into far greater depth. So the photography, of course, is all done by James Rupley. The authorship, the writing, is a collaboration between Larry Vickers, of course, and James Williamson. James Williamson is, of course, the founder of Teufelhund Tactical, a true HK expert, and now actually works as, I believe, Director of Product Development for HK USA. He actually works for HK USA now. So very cool to have him involved in this book. He's a tremendous wealth of information, and it really shows when you read through it. So these are available and shipping now. This is, I believe, the most recent release from Vickers Guide. I will include a link to their website in the description text below. It's vickersguide.com. Book price as of this filming is $120, with a couple of more expensive versions if you want it signed or you want it in a fancy slipcase. So check it out. If you're interested in the modern HK rifles, I don't think you'll find anything better than this book. Thanks for watching.